I've been going to the wrong people the whole time. When I try to make complaints against the state government public officials who are supposed to be public officials but are acting in a private capacity. And you're not supposed to do that because you're not covered for private capacity. You don't have a bond for private capacity. You only got a bond for public capacity. So therefore, you're not even insured. And then that's even worse because guess what? You're locking people up for driving with no license and no insurance. Why? Because they're not insured. They don't have any type of basically they don't have no type of protection if one is injured. And that's where that comes from. That's why all of this is about insurance. But see, we have insurance. We have a birth certificate. That's our insurance. And with that insurance policy, we are able to create a social security card. But we don't create it, our parents do, until we come back and correct the filing or correct the form because it was most likely incorrectly filed. Most people incorrectly file it because they do not understand contract law and they do not understand the terminology that is used inside of the Social Security contract that you're filling out. It's a contract. And you don't even know what the terms of the contract is. And you just filling it out and you're sticking your child with it without even so much as looking at the doggone the Internal Revenue Code, Internal Revenue Manual. And I would just say look at that just so you can understand the requirements is to get the status of being foreign. But you would need to look at Social Security's POMS. And I forget what POMS stand for, but that is their publication. It would probably be something like publication order management or something like that. But POMS is where you go. And when you go to POMS, you need to look up all of the words that are used on the certificate of live birth because guess what? It's going to be filed inside of the county record, the county recorder's office. And then they go and do some other filing in the land office that I don't know about. So and none of us know about it because they didn't tell us about it. But there was a signature taken, a mark taken that never get taken again. So that means that the person or the individual who marked the original contract will never mark another contract in their life. And this is a fact. If I'm wrong, then prove it, and I'll give you $1,000. I'll give you $1,000. But if you can't prove it, you need to like and subscribe. And if you want to make this deal beforehand, I'll bet you head up whatever you want to bet. Cash, Bitcoin, whatever. Okay, I bet whatever you want to bet, and when we do that, I might not even make you pay because I already know that you're wrong. But it's not that you're wrong; it's just your information is wrong, and so therefore you might be a righteous individual or a right person usually, but when the facts are fundamentally wrong, you're going to be, no matter what your answer is, incorrect. So you have to be correct in your knowledge and understanding. So that's crazy though, man. I asked my mom, can I keep all the tools? Because she's talking about we got to get all our stuff out of her house by she said we got to have all stuff out the house by September the 1st is what she said, but today is like September the 3rd. So see, and then she didn't tell me because if she told me, then I would have like definitely at least been further along. But I've been up all night, and I've pretty much packed the majority of all of my stuff. I got a little bit of stuff upstairs, and I got 2 heavy dressers. But other than that, I've done the work. But thing is, I don't live here. I just was staying here because I manage her property. I'm the executor of the family estate. I'm the oldest male. I'm the only male, but the oldest male is supposed to inherit the family estate at the age of 22. That's when he begins to do his job. And when he starts doing his job, it's his job to hire the people that are going to increase the money generated from the family estate. It's all in the Bible, man. All stuff in the Bible. But yeah, the grass does look pretty bad back there, though. You can tell it does. But see, what she don't know is that I started 2 days ago. It just takes me a little longer because I'm a perfectionist. I'm going to demonstrate to you why I say I'm a perfectionist. The reason why is because when I do it, I don't just do it. I Like I master it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I complete any task that I do with complete passion and I guess artistic fervor, artistic tang to it. I don't know. I ain't no doggone Leonardo da Vinci with the doggone with the words and stuff, but you see inside the house, right? So I did that 3 days ago. She didn't even come over here and look at it when I tried to show her that I did start. You see that the cut. The hedge is cut, but I did that with a doggone weed eater, you know? There's a hedger in the garage, but I started yesterday. You can tell right here was cut with the lawnmower. And right here I stopped because I didn't make it that far. It got too late. And I was doing like 18 different things at the same time. Trying to kind of be somewhat prepared because she wasn't communicating to me what her intentions were when she got back. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to ask her and she didn't bother like telling me, at least formally, what she wanted to do. You know, I asked her about the car. She talking about, nah, I'm not gonna give it to you. Then I said, well, would you sell it to me for $7,000? She agreed. Then, not even 2 months later, she says she never said that. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, why would I even make up something like that? Like, I'm not gonna give you $7,000 for the car if you don't want it. Don't make no sense. So, garage been looking like this, cause I ain't touch it. I ain't fooling with it. It's all her stuff. She get mad when we touch it. Then when she just yelled at me for like 20 minutes about some yard sale signs, and she talking about why I didn't put the yard sale signs inside of a closet that she normally, you know what I'm saying, be keeping little stuff in and stuff like that. But see,